to my video and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to talk about the 10-step plan and the 20% step in the 10-step plan. And today we're going to talk about motivation. So when we feel motivated, a lot of us suffer procrastination, and procrastination can come from fear, self-doubt, and just feeling stuck. So basically our unconscious mind has so much power over us that we don't really realize. And a lot of what we do, 97% of the time, as I've looked in data from science books, that the unconscious mind is 95% of the brain and 5% conscious. So when we look at procrastination, which is a stuck state, or laziness, it's a stuck state, or being lazy is a stuck state, or procrastinating is a stuck state. So when we're looking at burnout as well, you're in that stuck state as well, and you feel often sometimes confused and overwhelmed. Definitely when you're burnout, you feel overwhelmed. So this is a stuck state. So for us to look at, like, this is anyone over the world, so I'm sure you felt it, I felt it myself. So when you're feeling like you're stuck and you're not going anywhere, we can look at, it's called a 10-step plan. So, and 20% of a 10-step plan is 2 steps. So first we write down what your goal is. So say it's to get fit in 6 months. So then you write down, get fit in 6 months. Then we actually write down after that the 10 steps to get fit. So to start the 20% of the 10-step plan, in the first week we write down, start walking every day. So that's 1 step. Then after that we look at saying, say you're doing intermittent fasting, stop breakfast. So that's 2 steps. So that's 20% of your 10-step plan. So in doing this, we slowly work through the 10 steps, and this stops us from feeling overwhelmed, and we can work through each step. And if you're like very methodical, you can actually tick off each one as you go. If you're someone who's not very good at planning, it would feel a bit sticky and a bit yucky, because it's not what you usually are. You're usually an in time person. So yeah, this is who you are. So following a plan can feel a little bit of a challenge. So a problem, not a challenge. A problem can always be solved. So I try to reframe sometimes, because I've always said challenge. Now I've reframed it to problem, because I feel a problem can always be solved. So when we're doing this, this helps us motivate towards that goal. So whether it's to change your finances, this can be used on anything. And with burnout, you're feeling overwhelmed. So then you start focusing on what your goal is. Start with the 20%. So write down your 10 steps that feel right for you. So when you're writing it down, you feel it inside of you, and this feels totally right for you. You'll just know it in yourself. If it doesn't feel right, you'll feel really yicky and a bit just uncomfortable. But when you write it down, you'll know it feels right. Even if you feel the step isn't not attainable, write it down anyway. Nothing is right or wrong. This is your goals, not mine, not anyone else's. There is no right, there's no wrong. So yeah, and once you've written down those 10 steps in the first week, your goal is to do the first 2. Then you've done 20% of it. And statistically, they've looked at data that says once you've done the first 2, this is in NLP, once you've done the first 2, then you are statistically more likely to finish the 10. So yeah, I hope you've got something from this, and I look forward to creating videos with 3 times a week for you, and focusing on burnout, wellness and motivation. And this is in relation to medical people, first responders, and everybody else as well. So I'd love to hear your comments. Have a great day and look forward to seeing you at my next video. Bye-bye.